good evening and good afternoon everyone. Welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Age 3, Dragon Age Inquisition. I'm your host, Cesar Khan. And I will probably not be doing too much of commentary and reading today, because I got a cold out of hell. But I wanted to record some gameplay for you people still, and I sure as hell want to play, and I want it to be a first experience for all of us. So okay, why can't I move? There we go. Okay, let's see here what quests we got. Inquisitor's Path. As the Inquisitor's power grows, it gains enemies in equal measure. It will take an iron will to bring Thedas back from the brink of chaos, but that is precisely what must be done. Alright? The threat remains. The breach is calmed, but the trouble is only beginning. Report to Haven's Chantry. Right. Haven. Current quests, yeah. Haven once offered respite from pilgrims traveling to the Temple of Sacred Ashes, farther into the Frostback Mountains. In the wake of the temple's destruction, the storied village, which was also home to a dragon worshipping cult, yeah, that's right, bloody idiots worshipping a dragon. You are in the 5th Blight. Now serves as a makeshift camp for those working to pick up the pieces. Yeah, alright. Haven's best and brightest. Even in these trying times, good help is not so hard to find. Explore Haven and meet some of the Inquisition's crafting masters. Speak with the smith, speak with the quartermaster, speak with the apothecary. Okay. So I basically need to run around the camp and speak to everyone I can, I guess. So let's start by going here, I think. Yeah, so this will be another episode full of dialogue. Dialogue and exploring just the village, I think. So no combat in this episode, I guess. Who do we have here? We have Solas the mage. Oh yeah, that's right.
The chosen of Andraste. The blessed heroes sent to save us all.
I'm not the hero. I hope to be one. Yeah. Let's joke about it. Let's not have such a serious face on everything.
My riding in on a shining steed?
I would have suggested a griffon, but sadly they're extinct. Joke as you will, posturing is necessary. I've journeyed deep into the Fade in ancient ruins and battlefields to see the dreams of lost civilizations. I've watched as hosts of spirits clash to reenact the bloody past in ancient wars both famous and forgotten. Every great war has its heroes. I'm just curious what kind you'll be.
A good one, a smart and happy hero, unstoppable. Use the ancient ruins. Yeah, I think we can question him later. I don't want to avoid his questions, because that's just rude. Yeah, a smart and a happy hero.
Hopefully the kind who lives to become that embarrassing former hero everyone has to put up with.
I can think of worse fates. I will stay there, at least until the breach has been closed.
Was that in doubt?
I am an apostate surrounded by Chantry forces in the middle of a mage rebellion.
Yeah.
Cassandra has been accommodating, but you understand my caution.
Yeah, I do actually, but we have bigger problems. Cassandra will protect you. Your fears don't matter. I actually trust Cassandra for now, and I think you can as well, mate.
Cassandra trusts you. She won't let anyone put you into a circle against your will.
Thank you. I appreciate the thought. But now let us hope either the mages or the Templars have the power to seal the breach.
Let's see if you have something more to say. I would like to know a bit more about you.
Closing the breach is our primary goal. But I hope we might also discover what was used to create it. Any artifact of such power is dangerous. The destruction of the Conclave proves that much.
You think it survived?
You don't think whatever created the explosion was destroyed in the blast?
You survived, did you not? The artifact that created the breach is unlike anything seen in this age. I will not believe it destroyed until I see the shattered fragments with my own eyes.
Yeah, I don't know, but I think you do know more about it than me, so I'm going to trust you for now and agree with you.
We would do well to try to recover whatever created the breach.
Liliana's people have scoured the area near the blast and found nothing. Whatever the artifact was, it is no longer there. In any case, did you need me for anything?
Yeah, I will say goodbye for now, because I can hear that the dialogue volume for some reason is way lower than it was previously, so I will do some tweaking in the options.
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
Let's see here, options. Audio. Dialogue volume is at 100, so that's weird. I sure hope that it will catch, because I have a hard time at hearing it actually.
Greetings.
Tell me about the Fade, because you seem to know a hell lot about it. I mean, since you have walked its paths, and yeah.
What do you know about the Fae?
A great deal, am I wondering? There are few hard facts, but I can share what I have learned.
Yes, please do, because I seem to have a connection to it, but other than that I don't understand anything about it. Or I think I understand some things, but I don't know anything for certain. Tell me about the breach.
I'd like to know more about the breach.
Simply put, it is a tear in the veil between this world and the Fade, allowing spirits to enter the world physically. Small tears occur naturally when magic weakens the veil, or when spirits cluster in an area that has seen many deaths. But your mark allows you to exert some control over the breach. That means it was created deliberately.
Tell me about the veil.
I'd like to know more about the Veil.
Circle mages call it a barrier between this world and the Fade. but according to my studies in ancient elven lore, that is a vast oversimplification. Without it, imagine if spirits entered freely. The Fade was not a place one went, but a state of nature like the wind.
Yeah, let's be friends. I mean, it might not be what I think, but that sounds strange.
Sounds like it would be wonderful.
And dangerous. But yes, a world where imagination defines reality, where spirits are as common as trees or grass. Instead, spirits are strange and fearful, and the Fade is a terrifying world touched only by mages and dreamers. I am glad that I'm not alone in seeing the beauty of such a world, along with the obvious peril.
Tell me about the demons.
I'd like to know more about demons.
The Chantry says that demons hate the natural world and seek to bring their chaos and destruction to the living. But such simplistic labels misconstrue their motivations, and in so doing, do all a great disservice. Spirits wish to join the living. And the demon, is that wish gone wrong?
Yeah. Yeah, can we change that in some respect?
Is there a way to coexist? To live with them? If not in peace, at least without such active confrontation.
Not in the world we know today. The veil creates a barrier that makes true understanding most unlikely. But the question is a good one, and it matters that you thought to ask.
Goodbye.
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
Yeah, can I ask you anything more?
What can I do for you?
Yeah, tell me about yourself.
I'd like to know more about you, Solus.
Why?
Do I need a reason? I must know I can trust you. Yeah, I respect you actually, because you are an apostate who are trying to help us when there are Templars all around and you are not fleeing. So, yeah, I actually respect your resolve, sir.
You're an apostate. Yet you risk your freedom to help the Inquisition.
Not the wisest course of action when framed that way.
I appreciate the work you're doing, Solus. I just wanted to know more about you.
I'm sorry. There's so much fear in the air. What would you know of me?
Let's see. Yeah, why study the Fade?
What made you start studying the Fade?
I grew up in a village to the north. There was little to interest a young man, especially one gifted with magic. But as I slept, spirits of the Fade showed me glimpses of wonders I had never imagined. I treasured my dreams. Being awake, out of the Fade, became troublesome.
Yeah, that do sound dangerous.
Spirits try to tempt you.
No more than a brightly colored fruit is deliberately tempting you to eat it. I learned how to defend myself from more aggressive spirits, and how to interact safely with the rest. I learned how to control my dreams with full consciousness. There was so much I wanted to explore.
Yeah, clearly you woke up.
I gather you didn't spend your entire life dreaming.
No. Eventually, I was unable to find new areas in the Fade.
Why?
Two reasons. First, the Fade reflects the world around me. Unless I travel, I would never find anything new. Second, the Fade reflects and is limited by our imagination. To find interesting areas, one must be interested.
So you can only go to places in the dreaming world where you have been in, that you have visited in the real world. That's interesting. I wonder why that is. Is that why you're here?
Is this why you joined the Inquisition?
I joined the Inquisition because we were all in terrible danger. If our enemies destroy the world, I would have nowhere to lay my head while dreaming of the fade.
Weird but good for you. That's unnatural. I hope that works.
I wish you luck.
Thank you. In truth, I've enjoyed experiencing more of life to find more of the fade.
How so?
You strengthen your body to deliver and withstand punishment. The muscles are an enjoyable side benefit. You have chosen a path whose steps you do not dislike because it leads to a destination you enjoy. As have I.
Where have you studied, good mage?
You said you traveled to many different places.
This world, or its memory, is reflected in the fade. Dream in ancient ruins, you may see a city lost to history. Some of my fondest memories were found in crumbling cities, long picked dry by treasure seekers, the best for the battlefields. Spirits press so tightly on the veil that you can slip across with but a thought.
Which battlefields?
Any place in particular?
I dreamt Dostigar. I witnessed the brutality of the Darkspawn and the valor of the Ferelden warriors. I saw Alistair and the hero Ferelden light the signal fire, and Logain's infamous betrayal of Caelan's forces.
Oh, so you have glimpsed the dealings of me in Dragon Age 1. That's I feel flattered. Tell me what happened.
I've heard the stories. It would be interesting to hear what it was really like.
That's just it. In the Fade, I see reflections created by spirits who react to the emotions of the warriors. One moment, I see heroic wardens lighting the fire, and a power-mad villain sneering as he lets King Caelan fall. The next, I see an army overwhelmed and a veteran commander refusing to let more soldiers die in a lost cause.
You can't tell which is real.
It is the Fade. They are all real.
Huh. Do you work with anyone?
Have you always traveled and studied alone?
Not at all. I have built many lasting friendships. Spirits of wisdom, possessed of ancient knowledge, happy to share what they had seen. Spirits of purpose helped me search. Even wisps, curious and playful, would point out treasures I might have missed.
Wisdom and purpose.
I don't know of any spirits by those names.
They rarely seek this world. When they do, their natures do not often survive exposure to the people they encounter. Wisdom and purpose are too easily twisted to pride and desire.
Those are demon names. You're saying that you became friends with Pride and Desire demons?
They were not demons for me.
Meaning?
The Fade reflects the minds of the living. If you expect a spirit of wisdom to be a pride demon, it will adapt. And if your mind is free of corrupting influences, if you understand the nature of the spirit, they can be fast friends.
Spirits are not your friends. Can they be your friends? That's amazing. Yeah. Can spirits really be your friends?
You trust these spirits not to possess you the first time you accidentally make a wish.
Do you trust your friends not to turn on you?
Well, yes, but they're people.
Ah, of course.
You know what I mean?
Are people only people because they are flesh and blood? Is Cassandra defined by her cheekbones and not her faith? Varric by his chest hair and not his wit?
Ooh, yeah, that's a good point. You need a body to be real. I'm not arguing this. Yes, spirits are people. Spirits lack free will. No, they don't. I don't think they do. I actually, yeah, because I believe, yeah, spirits are people.
I hadn't thought about it that way. But I see your point.
Thank you. Few are willing to entertain such a notion.
Well, I am not most people, Sir Mage.
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
Because I have actually been to the Vale while conscious, it seems. And I have seen some of its wonders. Okay, so this must be his house. I wonder why he has an instrument there. Maybe he will play some rocking tunes for us later. Please, if you feel so inclined, sir, please play some awesome music for us. I always enjoy that. Is there anything in here? No? No. It's empty. Okay. Apothecary. Find recipes throughout exploration or by visiting merchants. Visit an apothecary with herbs you gathered in the wilderness to upgrade potions. Use the equipped station to assign different potions to each of your party members and to replenish the potions you are carrying. Use the upgrade station to unlock permanent upgrades to your potions. What? Okay. So we...
Sigrid told me that he can't let the herbs go for anything less than 8.
Fine. We'll gather our own. Tell Sigrid he better hope he doesn't need a salve anytime soon.
Does that actually mean that I can take like a healing potion and add say yeah, an instant healing potion that will instantly heal some health but will also replenish health over time throughout the battle? That would be really useful and really interesting. Upgrade potions, let's see. Potion. Use potions to restore health. Osmatic. Tonics. Use tonics to enhance resistance or augment combat. Yeah, grenades. Throw vials that shatters and affect an area. Okay. Let's see here. Healing potion. Instance restores. Unknown potion. Unknown potion. And I need 29 Alfroat. Okay, so I don't have enough for that one. Okay, I have nothing unlocked there. And nothing there either. Okay. Equip potions. Potion assignment and replenishment. You can equip or replenish potion for each party member. Drag potions from the list on the left side. On the left to the slots on the bottom right to assign them to current party members. You must replenish potions before you can use them. Healing potions are replenished for free automatically, but all other potions requires herbs for replenishing. Why? That's a bit hardcore. Why do I replenish healing potions for free? The type and number of herbs requires appear next to the selected potion's description. Click a slot in the bottom right to replenish an equip potion. Okay.
Let me know if you need anything.
Yeah.
Look who's back from the dead. Again.
Oh, so you are the one who actually tried to heal me while I was unconscious.
I don't recall meeting you before.
I'd be surprised if you did. You weren't particularly coherent. Someone had to patch you up after you staggered out of making us wear, though. So, you're welcome.
I've had better days. We're not done yet. Yeah, thank you.
I didn't realize. Thank you.
Yeah, well, you can pay me back by fixing the world. Name's Adam. I'm in charge of keeping our little band here stocked with potions and elixirs. Not that Seeker Pentagast seems to care whether we've got the supplies to actually do that.
How do I order potions? Need any help? Goodbye. Let's investigate some. You're a bit cranky. How are things?
How are your people holding up?
There's no shortage of work. That's for damn sure.
For a healer, you don't seem particularly nurturing.
I'm not a healer. I'm an alchemist who's forced to play Mother Hen. You want something to burst into flame on contact with the air? Done. Glad. Patching up wounded soldiers is a waste of my time and talents. But there are a few around who can help.
How do I go about having potions made?
Just take a look there and tell me what you'd like. Find a recipe for something better, I can make that too.
Okay.
You're back. And in one piece.
Need any help?
Is there anything I can do to help out?
We're fine as far as raw labor goes. You've more important things to do than tend to me. I only wish I'd been able to find Master Tajin's notes. Old bastard was working on something special. He died at the conclave, and his notes weren't here. Been too busy dealing with the wounded to look for them.
Okay, so you want those notes?
Farewell.
I gather. I will definitely keep an eye out for them. With the alchemist. Yes, indeed I will. Yeah, so I can just see this episode being full of oh, some herbs. This episode being full of just walking around, discovering this camp, learning everything. So that's what I'll be doing for this episode. So, to get my bearings, I am actually gonna start from where I woke up on the sickbed. So that I don't miss anything. So yeah, let's start off by going in here. Nothing in there. And nothing in this house.
You're worried about the rift. I understand that.
Anything in this lovely house? No. Okay, so I can actually walk out there now, but I won't be doing that yet.
Blister wants to know if you have anything that can make tavern food taste a little more exotic.
If I had something with that kind of power, I'd be retired and living like Empress Celine. Good day. Or good as it could be with a Skyrim's part.
Why have you stayed?
What kind of person stays to run a shop at a time like this?
Kind with nowhere else to go. Those blasted demons destroyed most of my goods. If I stay here, work some contacts, I can start rebuilding. Maybe, just maybe, help you folks out in the process.
Sorry. Yeah, how is the mood here?
You must speak with most everyone here. How are people doing?
Hope and fear in equal measure. No one really knows what it means when an inquisition's called. Yet, I imagine it's no better for you. You've got my sympathies, for what it's worth.
Thank you. Yeah, I'd like to buy something.
Can I see what you have for sale?
Of course. My wares are at the table.
Okay.
Greetings.
Okay. Bye.
Until later.
Stay safe.
Okay, so I won't be selling anything yet, and I will check out this store for later, because I don't think I have too much coin on me at the moment.
I don't see why we need to build siege equipment. You're not laying siege to anything.
That's an excellent point, Recruit. But if someone comes to lay siege to us, perhaps it will be best for us to have some means to fight back.
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir.
Oh, so these are actually siege weapons then. Lotus are being used for poisons, I think, if I am not mistaken. And what's over here? Oh, another book. Construction orders. As you know from the terrible accidents of last week, many passages through the mountains are unstable and liable to collapse at any moment. I do not wish us to lose more brothers and sisters in the search for lost cultist treasures. Okay, so these are notes from the people who are searching the destroyed temple of Andraste. We must seal all entrances into the mountain. The Templars have done a careful sweep of the caves. Everything of worth was collected. What remains of the disciples of Andraste will be forgotten, buried in the earth. Once it is done, let us have no more talk of them. This is a new haven, restored to life by the true Chantry and most holy Justinia. Okay. Mother Florentine. Ring of barrier penetration. Okay. Sorry, I need to sneeze again. I am so sorry. Nope, false alarm. But I saw something to loot there. Oh, there is something to loot. Lug skin and rickstone. Common metal and common leather. Okay. Well, at least I am getting some crafting materials early on. And there is a note here. Siege equipment in Fedas. Siege weaponry has been used in Fedas for centuries, with primitive equipment used as far back as the Third Blight. So what did they do in the First and Second Blight? Nevertheless, it occupies a peculiar niche in the tools of warfare due to its requirements. Any army wishing to produce trebuchets or catapults must be funded and organized well enough to procure both the necessary materials and the military experts to construct them. Throughout history, most armies who fulfill such requirements did not take advantage of the situation during the Third Blight. For example, our lessons and Monster Mard constructed catapults to fling flaming debris at the Darkspawn, but the expense of the weapons did not justify the limited damage they caused, and the Darkspawn were ultimately driven back by the Grey Wardens. No siege weaponry not siege weaponry. The Winter forces similarly had resources to construct siege weapons when attacking the Free Marches or defending themselves against the exalted marches of the Black Age. Instead, the Imperium focused primarily upon the power of its magisters, who were less powerful but more flexible than siege equipment, and who could more easily fall back when the tide of battle turned. As a result, in the battle against the Kunari in the Steel Age, generals found to their chagrin that the great axemen had left them behind. Kunari black powder is, most military experts agree, not magic. It is merely an advanced alchemy that makes their cannons more effective than any trebuchet could ever be. So they actually got cannons. That's interesting. Nevertheless, there remains hope. As centuries have passed since the last blight, and mages are now safely held in the circles where they harm none, the experts of Ferelden and Orlais may once again turn their great minds to learning. We need no magic. Oh yeah, sure. Not where the minds of men survive unfettered. With our resources and our commitment to knowledge, we can easily surpass the brutal canary on the field of battle. Yeah, I doubt that. From Kun girls and steel military conflict in a post-blight fetus, written 929 Dragon, shortly before the start of the 5th blight. Okay. Yeah, siege weapons were really useful at the 5th blight, as it turned out. Yeah, I'm really curious to see what this is supposed to be. But anyway, I digress. Let's keep investigating.
These truths the Maker has revealed to me, as there is but one love, one life, one death, there is
Nothing in here. Okay. There we have Varric. Okay, so let's speak to Varric. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't do that now, but wait a second. Oh, okay. Hello, Varric.
So, now that Cassandra's out of earshot, are you holding up all right? I mean, you go from being the most wanted criminal in Thedas to joining the armies of the faithful. Most people would have spread that out over more than one day.
Yeah, good Sir Dwarf, you don't really know me well, do you? And to be honest, I don't know myself because I have bloody amnesia. So I don't know what's normal or what's not normal for me. And it is all bullshit. Yeah, too many people died up there.
I don't even want to think about how many lives were lost on that mountaintop.
A lot of good men and women didn't make it out of there. For days now, we've been staring at the breach, watching demons and maker knows what fall out of it. Bad for morale would be an understatement. I still can't believe anyone was in there and lived.
I was fortunate. I can't believe it either. We need to close the breach. Yeah, why did you stay?
If it was that bad, why did you stay? Cassandra said you were free to go.
I like to think I'm as selfish and irresponsible as the next guy, but this, thousands of people died on that mountain. I was almost one of them, and now there's a hole in the sky. Even I can't walk away and just leave that to sort itself out.
Yeah, you are a bloody hard ass, and it shows because you are walking around while it's snowing, and you are letting your chest hair breathe. there, I see. Are you not bloody freezing, dwarf? Seriously. Hasn't sunk in yet. We need to close the bridge. I was actually fortunate to survive that accident.
It's pure luck that I escaped.
Good luck or bad? You might want to consider running at the first opportunity. I've written enough tragedies to recognize where this is going. Heroes are everywhere. I've seen that. But the hole in the sky, that's beyond heroes. We're going to need a miracle.
Oops, did I answer wrong there?
Need something?
I have a question about Hawk.
I've read your Tale of the Champion, and I have a few questions.
That's a pretty common reaction. Go ahead.
What happened to Anders? Yeah, I would like to know what happened to Anders.
What happened to the mage who destroyed the Kirkwall Chantry? The book never said.
He fled Kirkwall with the mages from the Circle. Stayed with them a while, but he had to move on. Somehow a lot of mages blamed him for making them live as fugitives. I don't know where he is now, and I don't want to know.
Oh, so you don't like Anders anymore. That's interesting.
In the book, you say that first Enchanter Orsino turned himself into a giant monster made of corpses. How? Why?
Do I look like an expert on magical weirdness to you? Well, I can't tell you how. For the why, all I can say is he was desperate.
There is no way Hawk really could have killed the Arishok. It would have started a war with the Qunari.
I was told later that the Qunari disavowed his actions. Apparently the Arishok didn't get permission before he attacked Kirkwall, and the Qun didn't want another exalted march. When they finally sent a ship to haul the Red Dreadnought away, they just said, "We will never speak of this again." As far as I can tell, that's the Qun's version of an apology.
Where are Hawk's friends? Well, you are standing right there, but where are the rest? Not that I really care about Hawk. I would actually like to... Ooh, yes, I will need to speak to Liliana. That will be fun. Because we actually know the hero that I do care about. Hawk can go to hell for all I care, really.
Where are the rest of Hawk's associates now?
Meryl decided to look after the elves left homeless by the fighting. She's done a pretty good job of keeping them away from the mages and Templars, so far. I guess she has plenty of practice avoiding stupid human battles with her old Dalish clan. Fenris has kept himself busy, hunting down the Tevinter slavers who came south to prey on the refugees. I'm not sure exactly where he is at the moment. You can usually follow the trail of corpses, though. Isabella went back to the raiders. She's calling herself an admiral now. I don't know if she's actually in charge or just has a really big hat. Might be the same thing, honestly. Sebastian went back to Starkhaven. I'm sure he's boring all sorts of people there. Last I knew, Hawk's sister Bethany was doing something wardening near the Anderfell's border. Aveline is still guard captain. I'm pretty sure Kirkwall would fall into the sea if she quit her job.
Yeah, I want to talk more to you. Don't walk away. I have a person.
Can I ask you something, Barry?
You want to talk about me? I'm flattered. Also inclined toward extravagant lies.
And it also seems like this NPC. I'm sorry, madam. Don't you really know where you want to go, or are we standing in the way of your predetermined path there? Bloody hell, your feet will start hurting from walking into the fire there, my dear, but Yeah, I can understand if you are a bit cold, but please don't burn yourself to death, woman. Where are you from?
You from Ferelden? Or Ley?
Free marchers, born and raised in Kirkwall. And despite whatever you've heard, no, Kirkwall's not that bad.
I'm not clear on your line of work. You're a merchant.
I'm a businessman. My family has a seat in the Dwarven Merchants Guild. Merchants buy and sell goods. Businessmen buy and sell stores. In my spare time, I manage a spy network, and occasionally, I write books.
You are a dwarf of my own heart. Good dwarf. Writing books, yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, what book do you write?
You're an author. What kind of books have you written?
I've tried my hands at a few genres. My crime serials are my most popular. Guard in Hightown, guards breaking the rules to get things done. The Tale of the Champion is the most famous thing I've written, or infamous maybe. I started a romance serial once, Swords and Shields, but to be honest, I don't have a knack for romances. Most of my stories end in tragedy. Probably that says something unfortunate about me personally.
Could you do Liliana's job? I doubt that, actually, but this character don't know Liliana, so... But bloody hell, no one can beat her singing voice, at least, that's for sure.
If you've run a spy network, why is Leliana our spy master?
To be honest with you, she's just a better spy master. The truly great ones can keep their distance. They don't get attached to their people. Me, I always wind up babysitting my informants and worrying about their families. We're in better hands with her.
I actually think that you have the wrong opinion about Liliana Barrick, because she is a very compassionate woman. To be honest, it's just... she is very, very professional. What shops do you own?
What sort of shops do you own?
Actually, we don't own shops. That was just an example. Mostly we invest in money lenders. Auction houses, a few mercenary companies, a couple of smithies. I think we own half a beet plantation in Ravane somewhere. Most of that's my brother's doing. Bartrand had business sense. Not much tact, but loads of business sense.
How do you know Cassandra?
How do you and Cassandra know each other?
You heard about the Kirkwall Chantry being destroyed? The guy responsible used to be a friend of mine. The Seeker had questions about that, and I had answers.
Tell me about Bianca, the crossbow.
Where did you get that crossbow? I've never seen one like it.
Bianca? She's one of a kind. I won her from Paragon Smith Bronca in a game of Wicked Grace.
Ooh.
She was such a sore loser. Ran off to the deep roads in a huff, and that was the last anyone saw of her.
Yeah, I can totally believe that you are the cause for all the troubles in Orzammar. Oh yeah. Yeah, why Bianca?
Who's she named for?
I can't tell you.
And the reason for that is?
Complicated. It's the one story I'll never tell. We just have to leave it at that.
Oh, we will have to see about that, Sir Dwarf.
Thanks, Ferry.
No problem.
We will have to see about that. Oh yes, we do. So here we have the tavern, right? Yeah.
And you've seen no signs of the Grey Wardens anywhere?
Nope.
You're certain?
Good day.
It's good to see you. No.
Profit.
They are totally wasted. Look at them. Hey, time to wake up, people. Okay. God, I'm sorry. There we go. Clear the throat a bit. Tales of the Frostbacks. Even mountains had a heart once, when the world was young. Corf, the mountain father, kept his throne at the peak of Belenas, the mountain at the center of the world, from which he could see all the corners of earth and sky. And he saw strong men become weak, brave men grow cowardly, and wise men turn foolish for love. Yeah, is he talking about me? Because I am surely a fool for love, if anything. Corf devised a plan that he might never be betrayed by his own heart, by taking it out and hiding it where no soul would ever dare searching for it. He sealed it inside a golden cask, buried it in the earth, and raised around it the fiercest mountains the world had ever seen, the Frostback to guard it. That's interesting. Will I be able to find the heart? But without... Oh god, no, I certainly don't want him to be in love with me or anything, but it could be worth something. But without his heart, the mountain father grew cruel. His chest was filled with bitter mountain winds that shrieked and howled like lost souls. Food lost its flavor, music had no sweetness, and it lost all joy in deeds of valor. He sent avalanches and earthquakes to torment the tribes of men. Gods and men rose against him, calling him a tyrant, but with no heart, Corf could not be slain. Soon there were no heroes left, either among men or gods, who would dare challenge Corf. The Lady of the Skies sent the best of her children, the sweetest, the cleverest, and strongest flyers to soar the mountains for the missing heart. And for a year and a day they search. But sparrow and raven, vulture and eagle, swift and albatross return to her with nothing. Okay, what's that? Then the Ptarmigan spoke up and offered to find the god chef's heart. The god sheep's heart, sorry, not chef. The other birds laughed, for the Ptarmigan is a tiny bird, too humble to soar, which spends half its time hopping along the ground. The lady will not give the little creature her blessings, for the mountains were too fierce even for eagles. But the Ptarmigan set out anyway. The little bird traveled deep into the Frostbacks, When she could not fly, she crawled. She hugged the ground and weathered the worst mountain winds, and so made her lonely way to the valley where the heart beat. With all the gods' terrible deeds, the heart was far too heavy for the tiny bird to carry, so she rolled it, little by little, out of the valley and down a cliff. And when the golden cask struck the earth, it shattered. The heart was full almost to bursting, and the pain of it roused the mountain god to come see what had happened. When Corf neared his heart, it leapt back into his chest, and he was whole again. Then Hakon Winter's Breath bound Corf's chest with 3 bands of iron and 3 bands of ice, so it could never again escape, and all the remaining gods named the Patagonian honored above even the loftiest eagles. The Ptarmigan, an Avar tale from Feraldan folklore and history by Sister Petrine, Chantry scholar. Resourced found here Elfroot Iron. Interesting. A door that is leading where? Okay. Is there anything to do in the tavern? Yeah, there is someone to talk to, but I want to see if there is anything to loot. Oh no, there ain't. Oh, wait a second.
If you say so.
No. Yeah, I'm always on the lookout for loot because I don't know if they do it for the third Dragon Age, but in Dragon Age 1 and 2 you could get gifts for your companions to get their approval and friendship higher. So that's one of the main reasons I am so keen on looking everywhere.
Can I get you anything?
What can I find in Haven?
What can you tell me about this area?
Adam is Haven's apothecary. He's been making potions and tending to the wounded as best he can. Harris is the Inquisition smith. Whatever he can make you, Thren the quartermaster can probably find. And for anything fancier, you can try buying from Cedric. His prices aren't too high. Yet. Oh, there's also Minave. He studies beasts and things, as I understand.
Farewell.
Goodbye. Can I get you anything?
Farewell.
Goodbye.
I've been there, I've been there. Quartermaster, America, I spoke to merchant. Yeah, I do love the music in this game, but I need to find the blacksmith and let's see where they are.
Passion's breath does the darkness creep.
Fix the door just like it.
So there we have the merchant. Does that mean that we have the blacksmith? Where is the blacksmith? This is bizarre. Yeah. Oh ho, Mr. Blacksmith, sir. Where might you be hiding?
Make her watch over you.
Yeah, if I weren't recording this, I would probably just stand in the tavern and listen for a bit, because I really do enjoy the music. So the blacksmith would be where? It says that he is, so I guess that he would be out here. Yeah.
There was no word for heaven or for earth or sea or sky. All that existed was silence. Then the voice of the Maker rang out, the first word. And his word became all that might be.
Okay. A little bit of him there.
If the Inquisition wants to field the decent cavalry, it needs better horses.
Who is it?
I heard Seeker Pentecost might try to acquire suitable mounts from Master Derek in the hinterland.
Oh, is it Harriet? Please.
Expected you'd be by.
No.
I'm Harriet, and everyone knows who you are. How's the new gear fit?
I'll survive. Quite well. Odd. Quite well.
Sturdy and warm. It's perfect.
Good. World's gone mad. Stock armor and blades are good against bandits, but we're not fighting bandits. My gear will see you through demons, apostates, whatever this world throws at you. So, you need custom work, something special. You bring the materials to us, we'll make it happen.
Okay. Investigate. What's your story? Yeah, so this is not the blacksmith from Dragon Age 1. I was hoping it would be, because he is bloody funny. What's your story?
How did you come to be here?
Come from a little town called Lothring. Long gone now. I was in Redcliffe when the Darkspawn hit it during the Blight. Helped rebuild. Left when Warty decided it was time to hand the place over to the bloody mages. Ended up here. Just missed the boom. Can't decide if I'm the luckiest son of a bitch walking or the exact opposite.
Why is this guy walking around with bare arms? I guess it's kind of warm at the hearth in the smithy, but still it's bloody cold outside. Where is some cursed?
You're still walking. That's always good.
True enough.
Who outfits the Inquisition soldiers?
Not me. I've got work to do. Can't be passing a sword to every blighter who signs up. If you want to help the troops, talk to Thren, the quartermaster. She'll set up requisitions.
Yeah. Okay. So you are my personal smithy dude. That's awesome.
Does the Inquisition not have supplies to make armor or weapons?
Tough convincing traders to haul up here. Impossible to get them to risk the rare stuff, so that's on you.
Okay.
What can you and your team make here?
Arms and armor. We work iron to blighted dragon bone if you've got it. Our designs are simple, but they get the job done. You want something fancy, bring your own design. We'll see what we can do.
Okay.
If I want something, what can you make?
Start simple. Something to keep you safe. Take a look at it on the table there and we can talk. You'll need materials. You should have what you want just outside.
Can you improve my equipment?
You help improve my arms and armor.
Yes. If you find a new piece, a pauldron or greaves, we'll take care of you. You can't just slap a new hilt on your sword in the field. Bring it here, we'll make sure it's done right and proper.
Oh, that's interesting. So I need to go here to use oils for the weapon. Yeah, goodbye.
Goodbye.
Right.
So there we have the craft weapons, modify arms, modify weapons, craft armor. Okay. To craft new armor weapons you need a schematic and enough materials to... okay. Okay, I don't have enough materials for it.
Another time.
Arming sword on it. Okay. Modify weapons. Okay, so I don't have anything to... I don't have anything to modify them with.
Another time then.
Yeah, I don't have anything to modify the...
You need something? Let me know.
But what craft weapons. Whoops. Sorry. Sorry! Sorry! I have no idea what I'm doing right now. Okay. Yay, I crafted something, a brutal longsword. Can I rename the weapon? How do I rename the weapon? Okay. What? Console. Yeah. How do I rename it? I wanna name it something. What the hell? Oh. So what do I want to call this this spear or whatever I have crafted? Just this point. Just this point. Except. Okay. Double-barreled axe. And I don't have... okay, what? Whoa. Some beer, some bearded axe. Yeah. Some onyx and some sun tip sword. There, I have crafted some weapons. I don't know what good it did, but got some achievement out of it. Do we have something in here? Maybe some crafting materials, or... Ooh, I wouldn't mind that shield. Nothing in here. Okay. Come here, bunny, 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 bunny.
Die!
Oh, poor bunny, bunny. Yeah, my sword is bloody burning because it got fire damage. Ooh. Some iron. Don't mind if I do. Come here, bunny, 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 bunny. Damn it. Oh, it is nugs, not bunnies. Sorry. I got some skin out of it. I don't know if I should be walking out here. Actually. Yeah, okay, I can't go any further. That's peculiar. Oh, right. Oh, right. Alright. Damn it, how the hell do I speak? Ooh. A scroll. The Penitent's Crossing. Pilgrims seeking to visit the Temple of Sacred Ashes are allowed to ride as far as the bridge, known as Penitence Crossing. Then, whether they be sick or healthy, young or aged, the pilgrims are expected to walk by the temple sisters who supervise the bridge. All but the very sick and old are asked to shed heavy coats as they cross the bridge, allowing the coating wind to strip prideful fixations upon this world from the flesh. The bridge is also of significant military value, used especially for this purpose in the years since the Fifth Blight, as a choke point against bandits, rebels, or even darkspawn stragglers. The bridge serves as a defensible fortification to protect the Temple of Sacred Ashes from threats. From Walking the Chant by Sister Dorcas Guerin. Dorcas? What? Such weird names. Such weird names. Okay, so I at least found some iron. Iron Man. I wanna be an Iron Man. I wanna shoot lasers out of my hands. Well, I already do, so more iron. Awesome. I will probably save up the materials. Some more leather. Yeah, we'll save up the materials until I get some better recipes for crafting. I don't think I should be out here alone, actually. It might be dangerous. There might be giant nugs out and about that will hit me hard. Yeah, I wanna check this area in order to see if there are any more materials. Okay. And I guess I can't get up here. No, I can't. Any more materials for me to craft with? Some more plants. Thank you. To make potions with. Yes, don't mind if I do collect some flowers. Oh god, I won't get in the middle of their training there. That might be dangerous. And that's where I came from, yes. This looks like fun. Ooh, a chest.
We cannot stay here.
Why not?
Because we're Templars.
What does that even mean anymore?
that we splinter and fight amongst ourselves.
Templar Great Sword lovers not left off. What the hell?
Awfully quick to dismiss the people who saved your life, Patrick.
Ooh, and who is this? That is... I can't see. Lisbeth. What's your story?
Yes.
Tell me about the Templars.
I'd like your take on the Templar Order.
It's a shadow of what it was. Where once we both protected all people from the dangers of magic, we now posture and grab at power. One day, I hope the circles are again sanctuaries where mages can practice their craft.
So you want to imprison the mages again, do you? Or... you're staying here in Haven?
You're not going to rejoin the Order?
When the temple went up, your forces rescued those few of us still alive. My life is a debt I intend to repay, however I can.
That's good. I think, if you ain't a bloody nut job, but it doesn't seem that you are, not entirely, like most Templars. What happened at the Conclave?
Do you have any idea what caused the explosion?
No, I'm just a recruit. Belief and faith doesn't get you closer to the important meetings. Though that distance did save my life.
Goodbye.
I will talk to you later.
Walk in the Maker's grace.
Yes? You. Okay, I already asked about that. Did I play? Yeah.
I will talk to you later.
Walk in the Maker's grace.
Yeah. Yeah, I will try to do that. Ooh, a big chest. What's in here? Disciples Lightning Staff and 49 gold. Don't mind if I do. Some more plants. Yeah, look at this environment. I don't like snow too much. We got enough of that in the country I live in, which is Sweden. So, but yeah, it's beautiful. It's just that it's winter time here right now, so I'm a bit tired of it. I wouldn't mind some more sunlight in the game, actually, to be honest. Ooh, what's search? When the compass pulses, press V to search. Searching indicate the direction of hidden objects with an additional pulse on the ground, and if you're close enough, reveals them. Okay.
There must be something here.
Okay, is the sound growing louder? Yes, it is. So it is inside. Yeah, it must be inside the house. Yeah, it must be inside the house here. And here we do got some more iron and yeah, crafting materials. Thank you ever so much. I will go into that house soonish. I just want to grab every one of these iron ores. that I'm able to craft some more awesome weaponry. Yes, you do know that you can walk down the slope here, right, man? Thank you. Thank you. Some more iron and whee! Look at that, everyone. We found something, although I don't know what it was exactly, but I'm sure I can check my inventory and see what it was later. Yeah, there is nothing else here. Okay. Yeah, I just don't want to progress the story more if I am not allowed back into this area later, because there are some lootable items here and I don't want to miss out on them. Some more iron, in truth, don't mind if I do. And I think we have some more. Oh, there is a nug over there. Hello, little nuggy. I just want to show you my new flaming sword. Yes, I want you to become my next shish kebab. No leather to get from that. Okay, so not everyone you kill are dropping leather. Bloody hell, this takes time to walk up here, so I am not gonna bother. Oh, come on! You need some snowshoes or something, because you are walking slowly as hell. Okay, so no, I didn't mean to walk out there. Okay, so that's how you exit the area, I guess. And I am not going to do that now, because I have lots and lots more to do in this area. Some more plants for potions. Nope, nothing here. Okay. So let's leave this part of the area, shall we? Because we need to we do need to enter. Actually, is there anywhere is there any place I have not visited yet? I need to check that before I walk into the
Whenever people are tired or hungry or sick, the chantry is there to come and sing to them.
before I walk into the chantry here, that's what I wanted to say. Inspect requisition. Let's talk to Fervin here.
No, my lord, I don't know where the other nobles are. I suggest you ask Ambassador Montillier. Oh, you're him. Thren, Inquisition Quartermaster. I'm doing what I can to supply this mess. If you find what I need to fill one of my requisitions, I'd appreciate you bringing it in.
You're him. Yeah, I'm no bloody noble, and I'm certainly him. If you mean the guy with the glowing green hand. And to be honest, could someone send me a real doctor to investigate this? It's starting to worry me a lot, this, at least the glowing green part. What is your job?
What do you do here?
I'll make sure the Inquisition troops have food in their bellies and iron in their hands. Both are important. Lots of people expecting us to be heroes, marching all day to fight the demons. Turns out heroes need to dig latrines just like everyone else.
And that means some toilet paper. And no, I will not lend my glowing hand to help people find their way to the privy. And certainly not be there as a bloody candle or something to light the darkness for them when I need to wipe. But I will fight for you.
How does someone end up as quartermaster for the Inquisition?
I served for Eldon under Ten Logain MacTier, best commanding officer this world has ever seen. After they all turned on him at Denerim, though, there wasn't much use for people who held that opinion. Queen Honora offered my services to the Inquisition. It was a kindness. She knew I supported her father and got me away from the political garbage.
Yeah, Logain is a traitor.
Logain MacTier betrayed the Grey Wardens and his king.
Were you there at Ostagar? I was. King Cailan overextended his position, and the Grey Wardens were too late lighting the signal. Following the original plan would have gotten everyone killed. Ten Logain made the right decision. I apologise. Sister Liliana told me I shouldn't talk about this. Just forget it.
Tell me about...
What did you mean when you mentioned requisitions?
I'm making this Inquisition run with what we have, but we're not a real army. We're stretched thin on materials, so I've put up a requisition list for anything that could help our people. Here, take a look. You find some iron and a good logging site. Maybe Harriet can get our troops better weapons.
How do I fill special orders?
If I have material for a special order, do I bring it to you?
Just take it over there. One of my boys will take the materials or will jot down what you found.
Goodbye.
Farewell.
Make her go with you. Can I help you with something?
Yeah.
Farewell.
Make her go with you.
Yeah, I am not gonna say that it's good that you believed in Tyrone Logain and all that crap, because he was a bloody... yeah, I don't care so much as he betrayed the bloody king, because the bloody king was a fool as well. But he left all those men to die. And he doesn't know we could have survived the battle. So, in my opinion, he was a bad man. Our soldiers require additional weapons if they are to be effective. Reward +1 power. So... craft items, 5 iron, 1. Not enough materials for this schematics. Okay. So what do I need? I need requires one logging stand. So where do I get that?
You find anything we need? Let me know.
Yeah, I will search for a logging stand. And there's a chest there. With nothing inside it, it seems. What? Okay. Yeah, okay. So we have investigated every place we can, I guess. Yes, we have. So let us speak to our companions here.
Does it trouble you?
I want it gone. It's fine. Where does it come from? Not anymore. Yeah, where does it come from?
I just wish I knew what it was, or how I got it.
We will find out. What's important is that your mark is now stable, as is the breach. You've given us time, and Solas believes a second attempt might succeed, provided the mark has more power. The same level of power used to open the breach in the first place. That is not easy to come by.
That sounds dangerous. You have an idea?
Clearly you have something in mind.
We do. You've met Commander Cullen, leader of the Inquisition's forces.
It was only for a moment on the field. I'm pleased you survived.
This is Lady Josephine Montelier, our ambassador and chief diplomat.
I've heard much. It's a pleasure to meet you at last.
And of course, you know Sister Liliana.
My position here involves a degree of...
She is our spy master.
Yes, tactfully put, Cassandra.
Impressive titles. Why am I here? A pleasure.
Pleased to meet you all.
I mentioned that your mark needs more power to close the breach for good.
Which means we must approach the rebel mages for help.
And I still disagree. The Templars could serve just as well.
We need power, Commander. Enough magic poured into that mark.
Might destroy us all. Templars could suppress the breach, weaken it, so...
Pure speculation.
I was a Templar. I know what they're capable of.
Unfortunately, neither group will even speak to us yet. The Chantry has denounced the Inquisition, and you specifically.
That was quick. Does that matter? They still think I did it.
They still think I'm guilty.
That is not the entirety of it any longer. Some are calling you the Herald of Andraste, and that frightens the Chantry. The remaining clerics have declared it blasphemy,
And we, heretics for harboring you.
Chancellor Roderick's doing, no doubt.
It limits our options. Approaching the mages or Templars for help is currently out of the question.
Okay. Yeah. Could we be attacked? So I'm the problem. The breach doesn't worry them. Yeah, the Herald of Andraste.
Just how am I the Herald of Andraste?
People saw what you did at the temple, how you stopped the breach from growing. They have also heard about the woman seen in the rift when we first found you. They believe that was Andraste.
Even if we tried to stop that view from spreading.
Which we have not.
The point is, everyone is talking about you.
It's quite the title, isn't it? How do you feel about that?
I like it. I don't know. It's unnerving. They're wrong. Yeah, it's unnerving, to be honest.
It's a little unsettling.
I'm sure the Chantry would agree.
People are desperate for a sign of hope. For some, you're that sign.
And to others, a symbol of everything that has gone wrong.
The breach doesn't worry them?
They aren't more concerned about the breach. The real threat.
They do know it's a threat. They just don't think we can stop it.
The Chantry is telling everyone you'll make it worse.
There is something you can do. A Chantry cleric by the name of Mother Giselle has asked to speak to you. She is not far and knows those involved far better than I. Her assistance could be invaluable.
Yeah, why would she help us?
Why would someone from the Chantry help a declared heretic?
I understand she's a reasonable sort. Perhaps she does not agree with her sisters. You will find Mother Giselle tending to the wounded in the hinterlands near Redcliffe.
Look for other opportunities to expand the Inquisition's influence while you're there.
We need agents to extend our reach beyond this valley, and you're better suited than anyone to recruit them.
In the meantime, let's think of other options. I won't leave this all to the Herald.
Okay. Orlace operations. The war table allows you to apply the power of the Inquisition throughout Orlace and Feralden. Mother Giselle is in the hinterlands, which can be found on the Feralden side of the table.
My scouts are posted on the ridges in case there's any trouble.
Known for the culture of extravagant nobility, yet also as the birthplace of the Chantry. Orlace is the most powerful human nation in Thedas. What the hell am I doing? Inquisition perks. Feralden. Conquered by Orlace, turned by a civil war, ravaged by the Fifth Blight, Feralden is no stranger to hardship. With the veil weakened, the land is more turbulent than ever. Yeah, I am gonna have our forces stay here. War table. The Inquisition can unlock new areas for you to explore throughout scouting operations. Perform the scouting operations for the hinterlands on the Feralden side of the war table now. What the hell am I doing? Let's go back. Okay, so I can't do anything there yet. Anyway. Scout the hinterland. That's locked. Secrets. If Giselle dies, any hope of Chantry's support dies with her. My scouts will slip past the fighting, find her, and protect her with their lives. Yeah, let's do that. Scout the hinterlands. We avoided the fighting as best we could. It's every bit as bad as we'd feared. The apostates are mad, attacking anything that moves, and it appears that the Templars here aren't following anyone's orders any longer. We located Mother Gisela and are trying to protect her, but she refuses to leave the refugees until we ensured their safety. That will be hard to do without troops to push the apostates and the Templars out of the area. Commander Colin asked me to make inquiries of Master Denai, a retired horse master of Redcliffe who lives in the area. We tried to contact him about obtaining better horses for the Inquisition, but we've been unable to get through the fighting. Lead Scouts Harry. New area unlocked. Okay, so I can go there now, I guess. Would you like to gather your party and adventure to the hinterlands now? Yeah, sure, why not? Party selection. Rogue, Warrior, Mage. Why can't I take Liliana with me? Aha. The hinterlands. My lord Artigain, I retired to the hinterlands for peace and quiet, away from the politics, and because the wide open spaces were perfect to let my horses run. Instead, the war between the mages and the Templars has turned your beautiful hills into a series of burning battlefields. The farmers who live in the hinterlands are good folk. Many of them left the Redcliffe village because they couldn't bear couldn't bear to be there anymore. Not after the Blight and the Walking Dead left so many bad memories. Now we've got the past days running around setting fire to okay, I didn't have time to read that. I will actually go back and look at the video to read that for myself. Bloody hell, I can't leave enough time to read the text at least. Can't we have the option to like pause or something? That would be nice.
Of Andraste. I've heard the stories. Everyone has. We know what you did at the breach. It's an honor to meet you, my lord. Inquisition Scout Harding, at your service. All of us here, will do whatever we can to help.
Harding, huh? Ever been to Kirkwall's Hightown?
I can't say I have. Why?
You'd be Harding and... No, never mind.
Ugh.
I am not a lord. Bloody hell, why is everyone calling me a lord? I am not from a bloody noble family. I am not from the line of kings. Well, I might be. I have amnesia, but I don't think I am, and I don't feel like I am. I am nothing special. I am here to help if I can. Yeah, I won't even acknowledge that she heard stories about me.
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
We should get to business. The situation's pretty dire. We came to secure horses from Redcliffe's old horsemaster. I grew up here, and people always said that Dennett's herds were the strongest and the fastest this side of the Frostbacks. But with the Mage Templar fighting getting worse, we couldn't get to Dennett. Maker only knows if he's even still alive. Mother Giselle's at the crossroads helping refugees and the wounded. Our latest reports say that the war's spread there too. Corporal Vale and our men are doing what they can to help protect the people, but they won't be able to hold out very long. You best get going. No time to lose.
Okay, requisitions. What? Oh, rest. Okay. So let's save here and call it an episode. Although we didn't do too much, but we at least explored our main camp to the full, I think. So I thank you all for watching, and see you at the next episode. Take care now. Bye bye then.